Well, hello folks, welcome back. Let's see now. So if I run you into my left input and I put this thing into mono 3-way and I run out of low out into my sub amp, and then we run speaker 1. Oh wait, this ain't speaker, hold up. We run speaker left, speaker right. Then by any chance this just works.
I ran into kind of an unexpected problem here. But that's nothing
by any lock.
Users can't fix. This is my first time at Red Rocks. We got a 2-hour programming slot. Jeremy's here, he'll be doing the DJ thing, and our ground package is ready to roll out.
Now, setup, load preset.
Quite a while before we'll have to be back to the show.
Flat.
I use a pretty standard workflow when I go to do
So by any lock,
at one of these shows. Once the local
I have an output.
is set up and ready to roll, I basically go through the patch, make sure all the lights that are in the patch actually exist in real life, because you wouldn't believe
Oh wait.
lights get cut and changed, and you're never really filled in on until you get to the show and start programming. And then after that, I go through and make sure all of my moving lights are behaving in a way
And if I do the one output, and I just go onto my PA and turn off my EQ.
and inversion in the patch, so that if I grab all my fixtures, regardless if they are hanging,
Oh wait.
if they are ground strapped, they will all pan left and right according to DMX values, which means that all of the effects will all work.
Out.
And then after I make sure they're all behaving the way I expect,
Output
then I
6.
go through and I update all of
Matrix.
my position presets,
Number
focusing presets,
4.
and make a couple of cool positions that are not based off of my effects generator stuff. My general rule of thumb is anything that I can program using my layout views or just values in the fixture profile itself, I'm not going to bother with spending valuable rig time on that. It can feel a little bit like a losing battle when you're programming a ground package that is
Excuse me? Why I have no output?
So many pieces like this. They're using this Tyler GT truss on wheels, and they're all modular pieces. So each truss with its own piece that can
Crossover in, left, right.
and in its own direction. So trying to focus all the moving lights on a rig like that, it kind of doesn't really matter as long as you get the basics down.
Oh.
You won't be able to do the fine detail type positions with the
Huh?
package. And by far the hardest part was lining up all of the ACL 360 bars.
Oh yes, yes.
And infinite tilts, 7-pixel RGB cell bars.
Well then why?
And the reason why it's so hard is because the acceleration on them is actually pretty slow. Once they
If I put you into mono,
then they're really quick. But as far as like fine tuning pan and tilt start
no.
positions, if you actually assume you moving footer, you have to wait
Oh wait.
a full second to see the full resulting movement on the
Put it back into mono 3-way.
a little screenshot of.
And then
Actually, maybe I'll probably just put the whole show file up online. So if you want to play around with it, you can check out my Patreon for that. So all the infinite pan tilt fixtures are yoked out manually.
well, something should have signal now at least.
And circular look, off-center dot, gobo look, all that kind of stuff. easily. And it's kind of pointless to do any sort of positions without a really good start position.
Or so I
My
thought.
start position was just a straight line of all of these 8 cell bars. And it was pretty much a big pain in the ass to try to get that lined up perfectly. I got as close as I could, and I think the results were pretty good, but I wish I would have had a
Low output.
to make it perfect. And with the way they were mounted on the truss, I ended up using one of the tricks that I showed you guys in an earlier video, and that is how to invert the RGB cells in a multi-instance fixture. So if you want to see how to do that, click on...
Wait. Hold up. Because if I put you in stereo now, we still have no output. Here. Excuse me? Here.
Dude, I waited years to watch this documentary.
I have a bad habit of showing up.
Okay, now I'm very confused. Why is there no output?
A little bit of the previous act. In this case, it was Gone to a White Night, and kind of got to get a feel for what it's like to actually watch a show. This is the part of the video where I cherry pick a few of my favorite moments from the show to showcase them to you. If you want to see longer or even in some cases full-length versions of these videos, be sure to check out my Patreon in the description below. I do upload all the cool shows that I do. Maybe not all my corporate stuff, but definitely all of these kind of landmark shows. I do record them, and I will be uploading them as they happen. And if you're curious,
Matrix 4 post Vader. Well, here. Okay, just to check that we even have output. Let me try and go through just directly to that speaker. Okay, no, so we don't even have output over the board. Well, that is interesting. That is very interesting. You don't even have signal out of the board. Yeah.
And thank you to everybody on the crew, both scene and
Oh.
who helped make these shows go.
I haven't set up this stuff yet. Button 7.
Congratulations to him.
Jump to page.
Headlining
Meter. In out.
Our tour manager / adult babysitter. Eric for designing this ground package that was a blast. Connor, also known as Dead Philly.
Or
Taking so many awesome
yes, we have 6 output. Or this one says we have 6 output.
Jeremy Jones for creating some of the awesome content you see on the screen.
So then why?
Playing it back. And thank
Or wait, or have I plugged in the wrong cable?
you for years now. I really appreciate you guys understanding.
Alright, there's a transport.
Oh.
I want to thank you for watching this video. It means a lot to me that you guys support me. It's a little journey I'm doing a little because this is
Oh my god.
and I've wanted to play it.
Huh? There is no signal, he says. Well, I wonder why there's no signal, bud. I wonder why there is no signal, bud. It's because the one coming into my amp is the wrong thing. Now we leave you there. We put you back in mono 3-way. And then see if you have at least something.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. As a lighting programmer and operator, there are a few shows I really look forward to every year in Seattle. Troubleshooting is one of the oldest festivals in the Seattle area, and it takes place.
Now, since this is in mono 3-way, this is not working the way it's supposed to at the moment. It needs to be in stereo 3-way, I think.
We show you a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff, a little bit of
Or
actual showtime things, and some pre-production stuff as well. And for those of you who don't know, a bumper shoot is really just a fancy, stuck-up, pretentious word for umbrella.
okay, I'm getting an output to the subwoofer amp, but it's not outputting. Excuse me?
I've got the credentials, now we're going to head over to the arena. And
Oh. But I know why. And that is because we don't have the other output.
this isn't the full render view, this is just the custom layers view, so I can custom color and set objects that I can it just helps you a slight distinction between fixture types and how. So in this part of the video, you're actually seeing some lasers that are shot straight up into the ceiling.
Nice.
Just right in front of the
She works flawlessly.
almost always
Although I'm still gonna change out that one to a Behringer drive rack per se.
nobody else really has.
Because that also makes it easier for me to set up like 3 channels individually. I'm not limited by having one low, with either having one low and mid high, 2 low and low mid high outs, or instead of being limited to having 1 low and 1 mid high, 2 low and 2 mid high outs and a mono sub, or 1 low, 1 high, mid, 1 high. If I run in 3-way mono, I can set up all those 6 outputs as I want, and I can even run ES to it. So if I don't even want to take up any outputs, but just have my main left right go right on ES EBU, I can just output it 1 cable and not have to disturb my XLR outs at all for any of my outputs. Do I have one way of also solving that? Since I do not use Ultranet really for monitoring, I could use one of those Midas DN48, 16 or whatever they call them, and just run Ultranet from this thing, and then just have my Ultranet outputs.
I want to use my file instead.
My matrix is going through that Ultranet output,
5 minutes before
and I can just send it to a DN16 out panel in the rack, and just output that into the crossover and into side fills or whatnot.
it's a nice way to save us both.
So technically speaking, so if I need anything for side fills, I can just run that directly from my Ultranet and call it a day. Or well, I can even run it via Ultranet if I really, or over Dante if I really want to do.
That's something we'll have to take back to the shop and figure out.
Nice. So yeah, Stage K here, back real quick. Just wanted to update you guys a little bit. Been a while since the last time I made a video for you guys. Just wanted to update you guys on how's it going and stuff. If you've been keeping track of me on Nikolai Tech and IRL, you'll know I'll been having this like kind of sickness whatnot lately, which is mainly related to my eating and my stomach. I've gotten to the point where I've lost so much weight that I'm on a moderate underweight level.
I think this is a world's first.
Which means it's been a little up and down with me and stuff. So as you can probably see on the floor, I've been working on Nikolai Tech and IRL. I've been working on this computer, trying to get this system to work.
And that'll be Exhibit A.
I'm currently dealing with some bent pins down in there, or two in particular.
Other shitty lens, but I'm not going to be using this. I'm just going to use my point and shoot for today's video. I think it's fixable though. I think we can do it. The past is the past. Let's go have some fun.
So yeah, so that's where we are.
Are these top secret designs?
As far as how
Wow, I wish you guys could see this.
audio and stuff is going. Right now I got a soundbar from my TV, so I'm no longer running that off of my
Get mine in like 2 weeks.
main stereo like I was before. I'm no longer doing that. Right now I actually have the cable which went to this microphone originally going into the left input of that one. So I'm currently only getting sub and the left monitor, but it's fine. The plan eventually is to get most likely change up all of those to a Mackie set and then get an actual interface to put there, so I can have my PA stuff totally separate from that, and then getting something like a Behringer X-Touch or something if I'm just straight working on something in Studio One. So yeah, so currently what I've been working on is this one Multitrack track.
Does it click?
It's called, what was the track called again? Uncle Dad. It's the track I've currently been working on. I'll let you listen to the track while I do some live mixing here.
When we pray, we close our eyes, pull to the side of the road where the funeral drives by. We don't move until it's done. That's who I am and where I'm from. Up in the morning for the break of day, put in a hard day's work to earn our way. Tuck the babies in the bed when the bedtime comes, and that's who I am and where I'm from. Kids still play out in the yard. Everybody knows who their neighbors are. Just a dot on the map where the highway runs. That's who I am, where I'm from. That's who I am, where I'm from. I have
So yeah, still got some dialing to do, we could say. But she works, the playback file works. So yeah, so I've been playing around a bit, doing stuff. So yeah, hopefully soon my new cover for my phone is gonna arrive. I'm also gonna call Oscar and get him to help me with that SAP Concur shit. So yeah, so that's where we are. One thing I am gonna be doing on Ecolive Tech and IRL today maybe is actually move around the NCE. Which also means I'm gonna have to remove that Ethernet cable over there, but the problem is I don't think it's long enough, so I think I'm gonna have to go via that switch, or go via that switch in order for it to reach, which means I'm gonna have to just punch it into the patch panel there and then just patch it over. So I got some new colors and stuff. Bro, is it just me or is it so bloody dark in here? God, I really need a light that goes the other way as well. So we got blue, which is a regular neutral. In the hallway I got a whole roll of ground, or half a roll of ground and almost full roll of neutral. Then we got the red and dark blue, which is gonna be from 24 volts AC to I think it's 70 volts AC, if I remember correctly. So this is what's gonna go between the transformer and into the NCE, and also what's gonna go to the hot side of the contactors, and we're gonna have green wire going from the contactors onto the minus side of the contactor, the A2, and we're gonna have purple going to the indicators that's gonna be in the rack. And I need to put on some gosh darn wherever the fuck it has went. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I guess there's not really much more of a big update really to give you guys, to be completely honest. Right now I'm just gonna wait for my stuff from Dbram to show up and whatnot. Well, I guess I can take these now, even though it's kinda late. There's only D vitamins and stuff, so it's like... So if you're wondering, this is the default scene I made for when I was gonna upgrade to the M32, which it's gonna be a while too, because my tax return ain't as big as I thought it was gonna be. Only about 5k Norwegian krone. But it's 6 mics, bass guitar and sidechain bass, which is only the low end of the bass. Keys left right, 1 left right L guitar SM57, mic cab, 1 line and 1 acoustic, DJ right there. Then we got kick, sub kick, snare top, snare bottom, rack tom 2, floor tom 1 and floor tom 2, overhead left right and hi-hat. Talkback, a stage PC feed, which is gonna come down the snake, and audience left right. Aux left right, front of house PC left right, USB playback, my effect returns. And then we have 16 ears, 2 stage monitors, 4 mix buses or subgroups or whatever you want to call them, for my drum, vocals and guitar. And then we got the drum reverb, instrument reverb and delay. And these are a vintage reverb for the drums, a plate for the instruments, a normal hall reverb for the vocal reverb, and then a stereo tap delay for that one. And I got my delay tap right here. But one thing I did notice is that none of my shit here is hooked up. So I have this Which means it should direct when I click it, it should not direct when I'm not clicking it. And I'm gonna put my USB back in there before I forget about that. So now if I press rec, it records. If I press off of it, it stops recording. Good. The second button is gonna be jump to page, USB, home, yes.
Now, the crew.
Delay, 4 is gonna be my FX home.
This venue, by the way,
Jump to page,
so
FX,
blown away by the
home. And then FX5 is gonna be jump to page, FX.
not as cool as this.
Or no, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be mute.
That we were going to be doing the show, but I'm really stoked to see that we're up here. This
FX return 2. And you're gonna be mute FX return 3 left, which means if I'm not on this page, I can just mute them at the hotkey level. And then my talkback mute is gonna be mute channel 28. No, don't put 6. Oh god. Button 8 is gonna be mute channel 28. God. Jesus. There. Now my shit here is set up. So yeah. So that's really it I have to say to you guys. So I'm gonna sit around now, wait for my cover to arrive. And then I'm gonna get started on that over on the Necolife Tech and IRL channel. So I will say thank you guys for watching this tiny bit of an update from me. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, like would be greatly appreciated. And as always, check out links down below for my IRL channel and my other gaming stuff if you're interested in that. And yeah, until further notice, stay tuned, stay awesome, and Stage K out.